Let me give you a nice welcome to Jared and Misha.
Was this a bad joke?
The first of many bad jokes.
I know, at the beginning of many. Check please. I figured as much. Good morning, guys. How are y'all liking this morning? I woke up and everybody's running a marathon, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna be there.
Misha wasn't in it.
I know he wasn't in it.
I was.
Yeah, it started at it started at 8 o'clock, so we already finished and took a shower. Yeah. How are y'all the season? How are y'all? No, we haven't seen you guys since the season started. Yeah, come on, guys. We've been waiting. Have we seen you yet? That's right. You were torturing a little kid. Good.
And Sam didn't stop you.
That was Friday's episode.
Thank you for the workout scene.
I didn't bring it up, but since you're going to bring it up, that was a funny thing. I had a conversation with Misha. I was like, you know what, season 1, 2, 3, 4, I was like hitting the gym every day. Then I got
Yeah, he used to be in shape.
Well, in the script, I laughed and I read it because it wasn't like Sam works out. It was like Sam does rapid fire push-ups. I was like, what? It's like a Rocky scene. It was like Sam does pull-ups in the car attached to him. I can't actually do this, guys. Like maybe a year or two ago, it was Sam runs a sub 3-minute miles. Is that really?
Yeah, the script revision that he suggested was Sam eats donuts. I wouldn't go for that.
They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me. So that was.
Which I think would have been equally sexy.
That was, right? Yeah, well, that was this week's scene. It was the Sam eats donut scene. Naked. Did y'all buy the car? Who bought the car? Did you really? Congratulations. No way. Nice, guys.
If you want to park it right next to the building, I'll go up to one of the
Don't tell me.
floors and jump on it. He's kind of value added.
He just smushes it, so.
Are you giving us your car keys?
Yeah, that was a big bad mistake. We did the scene, and he was like, what were you laying on? Like a green piece of, because we obviously shot this amazing stunt in Vancouver. We had these two rockin', very manly stuntmen.
Alright, let's pretend I did it.
Oh yeah, we should. So anyways, Misha jumps out the building, and, but they did this, what was it, a 50-foot ball? How big was the ball? About 50-foot ball. They arm in arm, jumped out of a window. That was, it made the front page and the Vancouver paper and stuff like that.
Not very hard to make the front page.
I'm okay. I'm not thirsty, thank you very much. I'm just kidding. I thought it was a good joke. Oh yeah, of course it's here. Yeah, so we had this scene where they jump out, and then Misha, you were laying on the car, and the other guy had vanished by then, right? And so Jensen and I are like 6 floors up, looking out the window, and we're launching out.
Actually broken glass at me.
There was a little bit of broken glass. We just want to see if it would fly, because you can't really aim it.
Totally legitimate. No, I wouldn't question that.
It was science. We had a hypothesis, and that was the actual testing part. What is it? We came to the conclusion that glass does not fly properly from 4 floors when you're flying. So,
But you can still hit Misha with it.
we can still try. You can't toss it. You have to really fling it, where it kind of get some speed into it, and maybe slices him a little there. This is a good crowd. Good crowd. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Collins.
Ladies and gentlemen, Padalecki!
Who's y'all's favorite Greek philosopher? Plato's my favorite. So what are y'all thinking about the season so far? Yes, we heard you like it. What are y'all's guesses about Sam? Let's talk about me. Which? Has to. I was choosing to. I was. Sam's very financially concerned.
It's the stimulus program.
We have a very liberal president, so it's part of the stimulus keeping everybody employed. Yeah, Sam has to pay for sex. That was my impression of the season so far.
That actually is a pretty good takeaway, isn't it? We know something's off with him because he's paying for sex now.
I think I said a couple years ago that I think Sam said.
He did.
He did, right? Which episode was it?
Lazarus Rising.
I can't believe you know.
I was kind of joking, but I did. You're right. That's right. I married that lady. So now I'm paying for it. Just kidding, baby. We'll keep that between us.
Don't worry, I don't think that'll get out of this room.
There are no video cameras up right now. We're quite all right. We find out in episode 5 that Misha pays as well.
No, not Castiel. You misunderstood.
It was a non sequitur, but we sort of went to the real life.
Congratulations on your baby.
You're not supposed to say thank you.
Wait, is Jared's baby too?
Hey, I can't wait to meet my biological son. What was the question?
It's Jared's babies too?
Well, I don't know. You'd say 2.
Yeah. I'm afraid the way it works, it's either one or the other. As soon as we get the tests back, we'll let you know. What?
Not the
The gag reel, yes, we're reenacting right now.
Yes. Which was the gag reel?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Season 5's out, isn't it? Season 5? What's the gag reel? I actually haven't seen this. Am I farting again or something? Paying for sex? What's going on?
When aren't you?
Oh yeah, true. Right now. We were fronting the wind this way. It's a free y'all guys. So do y'all have any questions? I feel like I want to see if anybody. Yeah, it's perfect. How are you?
Hi, we all have been hearing about how you torment Misha, but I
You're an engineer. I remember you.
Yay for Misha. Yay
She's
for
the one that always tries to get me to answer questions seriously, and it really pisses me off.
We always hear about how you torment Misha. I can't believe that Misha doesn't take anything seriously.
Well, look at him and look at me. He's a cute little thing, but he's not aesthetically unpleasing, but he's what, buck 30, buck 40? 20-pound weights in his pocket. Yeah, he tries.
He does.
I do. Well, we sort of put a moratorium when he was. I took it easy on him because he was having a baby, a ring of mine, and he's not sleeping with that. So we sort of agreed to take off for a while, unless you put yourself in a position like leaving an iPhone 4 at the craft service table. Then it's sort of like you can't just give it to me. You know, I'm not going to seek him out and slashes tires again, which I didn't do the first time. It wasn't me, but yeah, I took it off for a while. But I'm looking for some ideas. So as soon as he's not here, not right now, 'cause he's right next to me.
It is a kind of a scary thing, I have to say. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Like, oh yeah, I'll fuck with him just a little bit. But you know that he's going to come back really hard. You know? Like when we were having our little vehicle turf war, and you said, you know, I could afford to total his car. That's not the mentality you want.
I have a great insurance policy. As soon as you start in the business, your business manager sort of goes like, listen, people know you, you're in the public eye, people want to sue you in America. And so I'm insured, so if I just totaled his car, by the time all the paperwork went through, he'd have to not have a car for like 5 or 6 months.
Right, and I'd have to buy you a new one.
Which would be a lot of which a lot of polarity would ensue. It'd be fun for me to see him like walking to work, carrying a baby and groceries. And I could be in a car with Cliff, throwing stuff at him and laughing at his misfortunes. So yeah, it is kind of scary. It's scary. I actually got to the point where I was like, man, who knows how intense this can get? Because we both sort of would probably be capable.
I have a feeling it's not over.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's barely just begun.
This is a lull, a calm before the storm.
It's never over.
It's never over. That's right.
No, it'll eventually be over.
Yeah. So when one of us is dead. Yes.
Yes. Front row seat.
Speaking of babies, what was it like having to take care of that baby in last week's episode?
Oh yeah, that was actually really fun. Jensen was a champ. I'm going to talk well about him while he's not here. But he.
Did you know he can actually lactate? What a guy!
That's what I was getting. It turns out it's a learned talent. So it helped though because he didn't have to go back. The baby's going to go back to the mom. So, and I'll tell you,
Super cool.
yeah, the original baby. We had twin babies for the first baby. Then when the baby changed into the diaper baby, we actually had to fire the first baby because the mom wouldn't let it get his hair cut or something. We needed a short-haired baby to match the original baby, but then the baby had to go to the other baby place. Okay.
I understand you guys went through a lot of babies. And a careful viewer will notice that none of the scenes have the same baby twice.
It's always kind of like pseudo-similar bizarro babies. But the very final, the script, it sounds great. If you read it on the paper, it sounds brilliant. It's like, the baby cries, and then the lady grabs it, and the baby stops. And so the problem is it's not that easy as those who have children.
Yeah, the baby was not a good actor.
The baby was That's what we fired. We sued the mom, so the baby's now in our custody. We can do sort of whatever we want with it. It's on stage 3. It's on stage 3 right now, building a set. It was tough. We had like a baby episode followed by a dog episode followed by a child. We had a child episode. There are certain things we call anchors. Like when you're like bring in the anchor, that means there's a baby because they can only film for a certain amount of time, and then everybody has to wait because the baby's a bad actor. Anyway. So we had a scene
this baby.
I was going to say
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Cliff, you want to grab it?
Yeah.
Say hi, Sam.
Cliff, steal it.
one question. We were talking about this before. This is my wife.
Hi.
Hi, wife.
Hi, wife.
And that's Misha.
That's Misha.
You rock. But you had a...
You rock with you. You rock with you. I want to talk to.
No, I think you're right. Go ahead.
You had a cast on your wrist.
I did. Season 2. Season 3. Season 2? 3? 2. That's right. I love it. I truly don't know. Whenever I fall, y'all catch me, and I appreciate that. Some of you think I was saying season 2. Yeah, I did. That was it when I broke my wrist.
Yeah. Oh,
We didn't catch it.
Sorry.
I actually, well, it was really funny, and it happened in
Funny.
the episode. Well, it wasn't that funny, but it happened. Touche. Actually, it wasn't funny. It happened.
Painkiller.
It's gonna run out for the band.
Yeah.
After that day.
Well, I got pockets full of. What do you want? Bad joke. Bad joke. Bad.
He does not sell drugs.
I don't. But for cash, I can.
Unless you have money.
I can, unless you or other better drugs. But I wrote it. There's a scene where Sam is in a hotel room and he gets hit with a telephone. And the shot was looking at Sam and our stunt guy Tommy comes up and is supposed to hit me with the telephone, and I was supposed to fall. And just once I got off camera, I was supposed to act like I fell, but I decided to fall. And I figured I'd fall and I'd catch myself, but when I landed, there was another stuntman right there that Sam had just knocked out. And so I sort of landed on my hand like that. Ouch. Yeah, and I was like, ooh. I was like, can we not do that anymore? That one really hurt. And so I didn't really think much of it, but I couldn't move my wrist for a while. And so I think the next episode, halfway through, I was like, you know what? Can I have the
Stunt guy.
Yeah, doctor, look at my hand. He was like, yeah, it's broken. I was like, oh. And the fun part about the business is that we were halfway through an episode, so it was like, oh, it's broken. You need to get it casted right away, or you can get a dead bone because the bone. And I was like, oh, cool. So when is that going to happen? They're like, well, we're in the middle of this episode, so we finish in 2 weeks. So we literally had to. And then I went and got surgery, had the cast put on, and went to work the next day. But they had to shoot me full of drugs so much that I was still kind of woozy. And so I guess I was walking down the stairs and I fell. And I was like, and they were like, Jared, go in your trailer. I was like, okay. I go to my trailer and I fall asleep, and they come to wake me up and they're like, Jared, you're like, hey! And I was like, y'all ready for me again? And they go, no, you're wrapped. And I was like, okay. I go home and then I wake up about 4 hours later, like, where have I been? I'm so out of it. I completely, it's been like an alternate universe. For those who have been knocked out for surgeries, you know how it's sort of, you're still woozy. And then when I woke, oh, this is kind of nasty. And so when I woke up from surgery, you know, they intubate you, so your mouth is just open for hours. I was so dry mouthed that as soon as I woke up, I was like, and there was just some water coming. I don't know whose it was. It was water. I told myself it was fresh water that was put there for me. It helps me sleep at night, but I don't know if it was. But when I got the cast taken out, when I got the bones taken out, when I got the cast taken out, I opted to not go under because it made me so wacky. So I just sat there and watched this be like, yeah. Ooh, yeah, right. That was nasty. Yeah.
And I'm sitting here going,
Oh, who?
because I'm sitting here going, I never watched them take that out.
I know, it was pretty fun. And my brother, who's an orthopedic surgeon, was like, you should watch while they take it out. Like, he's very interested by it. And I was like, all right.
Is it on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually read someplace that you actually broke your wrist in a bark bite with Jennifer.
That was season 1. Yeah. That's true, but it wasn't the wrist, that was my hand. Season 1, we got jumped outside of a bar. And I broke some, just my metacarpals. Didn't have to get surgery because there's not much you can do. They just wait for straight. But at least it was just my hand, not my head. We got to go to this side. Someone over here. All right, we're gonna go back to this side.
Check to make sure.
Enough with Misha. Well, Misha asked me. Anyway, Misha would like to let you know. Yes. What did you say?
Did you check to make sure all of your clothes were on the right?
Oh yeah.
You went through the whole.
I had my jacket inside out. No, I'm not.
You look good.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
No, I do see.
Yeah, I mean, there's food on me, but that's not very yeah, right after that, the next day I shot after that, all of my wardrobe was hung for me to put on in the trailer, the Castiel stuff, inside out. I was like, why is this all inside out? I put on my shirt inside out. They had a good laugh.
And he cried.
And then I cried.
Cost us a long time.
Someone at I think at that convention said, "Hey, can you tell us what brand that trench coat is? Because we want to know what brand that is." And I said, "Oh, sure, I'll check it out." So I went and I asked I asked Anne, "Yeah, what's the brand?" She looked weird. You want to know that? I don't know. I'll check. She got back to me. And then the next day was when we had that photo shoot where all the clothes got stolen.
Oh yeah.
And I
That's right.
secretly think that Diane thinks I stole. Originally, he was exhibiting a lot of curiosity. And then it went missing.
Yeah, we had a terrible.
He was distraught.
Yeah, it was actually pretty bad. Did y'all hear about the wardrobe? Okay, we had a big Mondo shoot is what they call it. If you watch the previews, there's new pictures where like sexy Dean like staring at the camera while sexy Misha walks in. And there's sort of slumpy things in the back. All the stuff that is like before the episodes, after, and next week. And like, everybody's splayed out.
But it is pretty ridiculous. And it's funny too because if they do this setup with like all these lights and shadows, and they put you in these like clothes and they're kind of extra tight and sexy and leathery, and you're like, this is ridiculous. And then when the camera gets on you, you're like, there's something about it you just can't resist.
As you're walking towards the set, you're like, I could never wear this. I don't feel good. You're like, I hate this guy. You know when the fan goes, my hair's not blowing it up. So anyways, at that shoot, it was in Los Angeles, so we had to fly. We worked Friday, and then flew our clothes down on like Tuesday or Wednesday to get there for the photo shoot. And it was the original Dean leather jacket that there's only one of. Yeah, and that was a random find from like a thrift store that he wore in the pilot. He's worn the whole time. Totally stolen. Gone. Yeah. And one of his trench coats, my suit, most stuff could be replaced, but there were a few things.
It's funny too, they were like, oh, we don't have the trench coat, but we have another one. And they have these like weird double-breasted sort of fade, like.
Oh, that's so casting.
People that watch the show are going to have an idea that this has nothing to do with Castiel work.
Totally right.
Yeah, I don't think any of those people had seen the show.
I don't think they knew that there was a show. That's cute. What are y'all shooting a movie? That's nice. Good luck, guys. And then they had me in the I remember they put this T-shirt on. Photo shoot wardrobe is very funny to me because it's that, like you said, it's like tethered and very tight. And I'm like, kind of uncomfortable, and so I put it on. I'm kind of thinking like, this is so tight. Like I feel weird. It's really tight. And I was like, is this shirt weird? Thinking like, man, this is too tight on me. She's like, yeah, but we can button in the back, make it tighter. I'm not totally on the same wavelength as you. So sure enough, I get a little clothespin and like clip it in the back so it looks more tapered.
No. Tight works very well for us.
Well,
Yes, it does.
Well, I appreciate it. It still feels funny. Go ahead.
Misha.
Yes.
Enough of Misha, guys.
It sounds like you're gonna break the stage.
Throw the job.
Hi. The website, I just had a random.
I would like to ask your wife a question.
Go ahead.
Just kidding. That was the question. The website. Did you get that?
Yeah, good question. The website is a modern phenomenon. And you can sort of trace its lineage back to the telegraph, I would say.
Oh, before the messenger, the mobile messenger.
Carrier pigeon. Yeah.
Random X.
Pony Express. Good point.
Random X.
Random acts of kindness.
Yeah. Random X. Yes.
Also a website.
Also a website. Yeah, it's a non-profit that
It makes me a lot of money.
oh my God. Is Lisa here? Oh, for shame. Lisa and I started it. Not here.
Well,
So let's make fun of her. Yeah, we raised a lot of money, almost $100,000. We just sent some people down to Haiti with a bunch of tools. They're just going to go down there and try to steal shit and bring it back. Which is exciting.
we're hoping to turn that 100 into like 500 or 600.
Yeah, we're going to leverage it.
Really destroy it. Send it to Goldman Sachs or something.
Yeah.
We're going to make a donation.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Good idea. Yes, they're going to make a donation, and I think that it would be nice if the rest of you did too. Yes, back here.
He's like, I want to be shot.
What? What's yours? Keep it going. I've got plans
spelled the normal way. Yeah, it's pronounced a lot like it's spelled. The normal way, basically. We've all seen those damn keychains on Axeman. And they never have Jared, they always have an Axeman. You know what it was? Misha was so pissed off after years of not getting those keychains at Six Flags. He's like, my kid's not gonna get it either. I don't want my kid to have what I
My wife and I, we were mulling over names for a long time. We actually put up a website where friends made suggestions.
It's that same guy who made a suggestion that's just been running around.
But every time we came back to Anaximander, we started laughing out loud.
And I think we all acknowledge how you came back to Anaximander. How did you get there in the first place? Instead of skipping over how you got there.
We actually don't know where it came from. We don't know how it got into the fray. But
Nor did we.
No. Anyway, we kept laughing, so we stuck with it.
I've been hearing all weekend, Jared, how tall you are. I'm 3 feet tall. Where would that be?
I'm taller than you are.
You're up to triple step.
We're never gonna get Jared back. He found a dog.
Yep, we lost him.
But you got your chair blocked away. Reach over me. But Jared just jumped in.
Oh, what's his name? Hunter?
Didn't get that on tape when you jumped.
Where else did he go?
I have one in my purse.
I'm spent.
You better be good.
Life is hard. Someone else you've had your hand up way in the back.
This guy's hand way up.
Yeah. Yes! Another one. Score one for Jared.
Your microphone.
I'm sorry, Kennedy, your mic's not on.
I had to pay him a lot of money to...
Not only do you play the role of a good guy, but in some of your episodes, you also play the role of a bad guy. And I was just wondering...
What is it like to work with Misha?
Hey, your mic's on.
Your mic's not on.
Kids like this one.
As an actor, was it hard for you...
He's not an actor.
Was it hard switching from good guy to bad guy, back and forth while you were on set?
I guess the short answer is, thank you. I guess the short answer is yes. The long answer is not so much because it's really well written, you know, like the longer answer is that you've been playing the character for so long and he's a certain way that when they switch it up and like you're doing Lucifer or something, it's hard to do the backstory. You know, like I think you act and you draw from your own experiences. So when you get the role of Lucifer, you can't really draw from many experiences and being Lucifer. So, but it's tough. It's a lot of fun. Those are the more fun days for me. You know, because sometimes it feels like you're a mouse in a wheel, kind of doing the same thing. But then it's inevitably something exciting and new comes up, and we get to play. Thank you. I'd like to end with that question. Since it's me. Who else has a question for me? All right.
Since you've made it all the way to season 6, it feels like this show's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
It is.
But it's not season 6 amazing.
Not yet.
Touche.
It's always the season finale that's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering, since season 6, has it gotten easier doing the show, or is it like, there's challenges coming out of nowhere that are like, oh my god, this never happened in the past 5 seasons.
Yeah, you know what? It's actually been harder. This has been tougher season 6. That's a good question, really good question. We sort of thought the same thing. We were like, 6, we've made it, cool. And then we're getting to work, and since it's changing up so much, we're kind of recreating. And as you can see, Dean's character has changed a little bit, Sam's character has changed a little bit. And so you almost feel like, wow, like a little, yeah. A little more than a little. But here we finished episode 9. We're going to finish it on Wednesday. And so we're trucking along. We're almost halfway through the season, but it's been pretty tough.
Babies, dogs.
Babies, dogs, kids, more babies. Misha, I said babies.
Misha doesn't feel left out.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have feelings. It's all right. There's in the corner. We can't miss you. Yeah.
How much can you bench, Jared?
Alright. The most I ever did. What's the most? Right now, probably not a whole lot. The most I did when I was, what was it? 355. That was the most I did.
What about you, Cliff?
But now I'm down 352, 351. Right now, probably 315.
I actually don't know exact how much does a Corolla weigh?
You mispronounced it, quarter. How much does a quarter weigh? He's almost up to 2 quarters.
Is that the cane pulling us off the? Yeah. Okay. For now, but we're gonna.
Good morning.
And it will be. We promise to be much more interesting
We'll
later
get
on
rid
in
of
the
him.
day.
Yeah. He'll be gone, so it'll be a lot funner. We can have a good time. Thank you guys.
All right.